never really got started until started fishing a little bit in college. Used to see a guy up there, and this was in the 60s sometime. I see one guy up on the Chattooga every now and then had a fly rod. I didn't get it at all. I'd never really seen a fly rod, and I couldn't understand all that line laying on the water and waving it back and forth in the air. But I could see that he could throw that fly over there in that little eddy and it'd sit there. Whereas my spinner bait, I throw it in 2 cranks and I was out of there. So I found a fly rod in a bargain bin. So I bought this old fiberglass rod for $3. Put my spinning reel on it to begin with and used it to flip crickets.
You kind of learn by doing, right?
You do. When you encouraged me to go and do. 9 years later, we finally got together out here.
Out of it was that what excites me as much as the fishing part is the future. And it's hard to be excited about the future these days with the state the world's in. And I, like a lot of old farts, have kind of wondered about the new fly fishing.
That's your first red eye?
My first one.
No matter who you are. I mean, it's like golf. Your golf pros they got a full-time coach they work with, making millions of dollars on tour, and they got a full-time coach. They know, and that's a good thing about it too, right? Is we can get better. Now I know you're not going to catch many fish at 85, but sometimes I think that every fish in the river knows how far I can cast, and sometimes they do come up at 90 feet, and sometimes I can set the hook at 90 feet. Well, I don't care what they say. And at least if I can cast to him, I've got a chance. That's all I really want. You may know the name Mel Krieger. He's a famous casting instructor. But Mel said you have 2 types of students in casting. You have poets and you have engineers. And the engineers want to know exactly how it works and why it works and what makes it work. And the poets don't care. They just want to feel it. Well, ultimately, a fly cast, of course, has to become both of those things. You got to have certain mechanics, but you also got to get the feel. And that's a hard part of learning, is getting the feel. And some people get it quicker than others. I didn't get it quickly. It's not like we're fishing for dinner in most cases. We're out there to have fun. So, some people reach a level. And honestly, I got to the point where I was pretty much content. I mean, I wanted to be better, but I didn't really know how to be better. And that wasn't a major concern because I was catching a few fish and having fun. So if that's cool, that's cool, I don't think you need to cast 100 feet in many fishing situations. But if you can cast 100 feet or 80 feet or whatever, it means your casting mechanics are good. And if your casting mechanics are good, you can do all sorts of other things that will catch you fish. And you may never throw 100 feet on the water, but if you go out there and practice throwing 80 or 100 feet, you'll find out where the mistakes are, and then you can correct them, and you can make that 50-foot cast quicker or where you want it.